Hello, everyone. Today, we delve into a topic that holds a pivotal place in the history of religions and has profoundly influenced ancient mythology and cultures: the Great Flood. Almost everyone knows the story in some form, passed down through generations. At its core, if you were to ask 10 people, 9 would say the same. Humanity had strayed completely, lost in corruption. God commanded Prophet Noah to build an ark, large enough to carry a pair of every animal. Once the ark was completed and Noah's family and the animals were aboard, 40 days and 40 nights of relentless rain began. Waters surged from the ground, engulfing everything. The sinners perished. After 40 days, Noah's ark is believed to have settled on the slopes of what we now call Mount Judy, allowing humanity a chance to begin anew. It is a remarkable and compelling story. Yet, as I mentioned, this tale has been passed down orally for thousands of years, gradually losing its historical clarity and becoming almost mythic. But the truth behind what we thought was a regional event is astonishing. Through my research, I approach these subjects through the lens of science, faith, and truth. So let us explore the Great Flood, the flood of Noah, and uncover the realities behind it. As I summarized earlier, religious texts portray Noah performing a miraculous feat, saving all species on earth on a wooden vessel. The rest of humanity perished. Only Noah and his family survived to repopulate the world. Clearly, the story challenges logic, the idea of fitting all animals on one ark, or repopulating humanity from a few survivors. Ask a devout believer, and the answer is always the same. It is God's will. If He wishes, anything is possible. I cannot claim to know better, but I can appreciate the perfection of creation and understand that in accordance with free will, divine order may not always conform to human logic. Otherwise, the test of the world and the purpose of faith would lose all meaning. So what truly happened during that time? Contrary to popular belief, the Great Flood was not confined to Mesopotamia. Ancient civilizations across the globe recount similar events in their myths. Remarkably, the core story remains consistent. Let's take a brief journey around the world. In China, the water god Gong Gong, angered by human corruption, unleashed a devastating flood. Survivors fled to mountain peaks, struggling to stay alive. One legend says these floods lasted 22 years. Another tells of the goddess Nukua, whose actions during a battle triggered floods that devastated the lands. Yet she and her followers survived due to their devotion. In India, the hero Manu rescued Vishnu, incarnated as a fish, from a river, nurtured him, and was warned of the impending flood. Manu built a boat and survived, ensuring the continuity of life after the deluge. Aboriginal legends describe a giant frog that swallowed all the waters, causing a catastrophic drought. Animals performed feats to make it laugh, and when it did, the released waters caused a global flood. Survivors were rescued by a pelican using a giant canoe. In Europe, Greek myths recount multiple floods. Deucalion, warned by Prometheus, built an ark to survive Zeus's wrath. After 9 days battling floodwaters, his ark landed on a mountainside, and he and his family repopulated humanity. The Maya recount 3 floods that eradicated previous human races. Only 3 people survived the final flood, repopulating humanity. This coincides with their calendar starting around 3143 BCE. Sumerian texts offer yet another perspective. Celestial beings, the Anunnaki, created humanity. When humans became corrupt, these beings allowed a flood to purge the world. Only Atrahasis and his family survived, following divine instructions. In these ancient records, we can separate symbolism from historical events, revealing a pattern. Catastrophic floods impacted civilizations worldwide, sparing only a few. Scientific evidence aligns intriguingly with these myths. Around 13,000 BCE, chaotic events led the Earth into an ice age. Thousands of years later, rapid warming occurred during the Holocene climatic optimum, roughly 5,000 years ago. Average global temperatures rose 5 to 6 degrees Celsius, melting glaciers suddenly. This triggered massive floods and extreme weather worldwide, a plausible origin for the flood myths we find across cultures. Thus, the Great Flood was not merely a story about Noah and his ark. It was a global event recorded across civilizations from Mesopotamia to Mesoamerica. And while myths portray one hero saving all species, in reality, these floods were monumental, reshaping human history. Let us remember, God does not destroy civilizations without warning. Sacred texts indicate that messengers were sent to guide the righteous. The remarkable similarities among these myths suggest that other civilizations also received warnings and select individuals were saved. Through religious, historical, and scientific lenses, the Great Flood emerges as an event that truly happened, a global phenomenon altering the course of life on Earth. While myths may include miraculous elements, they reflect a deeper reality: humanity's resilience in the face of cataclysmic events. I hope this video and the insights shared here inspire those who seek the truth to explore further, reflect, and understand humanity's shared past.